seventh-year goalkeeper with the club from the beginning. Defends a set piece here from the battery. Torres with a deflection that found its way into Van Oekel. Steered it back into the width. Blackstock. And Arturo Rodriguez drops back. Landry. Good spin. Juan David Torres. Torres sent it wide. There's not many players from that range that put you on the edge of your seat.
Do it. What's interesting about him is that, for me, it is certainly a frequency thing. When it comes to Juan David Torres, a great stat pulled up by our front office guru, Nicholas Murray. Out.
Tommy Sohn at the helm, nor with Jay Heaps remaining in charge of soccer operations. Landry shedding one, now two. Slides ahead for Jennings. That's simple for A.J. Patterson. 5 years in Charleston for Patterson. Captained the side from worst in the league to first in the East, so to speak, reaching the championship final.
What a ball.
Jennings. Jennings! Splaying Van Oekel. A tad shaken up.
Issue you run into when you're playing the Charleston battery, tracking both Cal Jennings and MD Myers because of their willingness to come deep, Mike, and that's exactly what both do. Notice how high the line is from Fanuel Kavita and A.J. Patterson as you drift down in. Well, now you're
pays homage to a famed meteor shower in Alabama, seen in Alabama, didn't hit Alabama. Through for Myers. Myers caught up to it, splayed aside by Van Oekel.
That gives you a real good idea right away why Matt Van Oekel, top 5 all time in most statistical categories for goalkeepers. How does he reach back across his body and parry it out of the back of the net? That is also the difference between a true marksman and Cal Jennings and MD.
Ikaza. Ikaza again, that run to the 2023 final. He was the guy who was giving the speeches in the locker room throughout that playoff run. Ultimately fell to his former team, Phoenix Rising, in that final. Landry, Torres, slipped through Myers, angle tightening, Van Oekel came off his line, deflects out for a corner.
Cal Jennings, the second, very similar in nature. We're both nines starting side by side. As they drop, it brings the back line a little bit higher, and then on the quick diagonal, they get in behind. And recognizing that A.J. Patterson's still trying to get up to full game speed here, that's a great... Who's better in the court of law, Enzo Martinez or Arturo Rodriguez?
I mean, depends what
the bar is raised for both of them.
Well, I mean, the bar is passed. Rodriguez curling, met again by Van Oekel. Didn't know how close that was going to get. Ultimately,
they're just talking about the left footer and slow to react here. Enzo Martinez out on an island. Notice Danny Trejo gets caught ball watching. Group comes out, eliminate the threat, because if the ball does come back in, Mike, in the near post, Van Oekel's left out to dry.
Well, Van Oekel says case closed. Torres skews into the air. Smith trying to get beneath it. Out to the halfway line. Halftime here in Birmingham, scoreless, and it is a withstood barrage at the end by Van Oekel and the Legion.
Changed his thoughts on how to go about recruiting. Go check it out in the USL YouTube app.
Yep, excellent. On to the second half we go. Birmingham could get the win of their season here tonight. Ball across, header, lofted into the grasp of Zamudio. That was a defensive header at that. Let's play this long for Jennings.
Is that for a touch? Oh, he's out.
And Okel got lost. Found himself. Angle got tight for Jennings.
It's a heck of a touch by Cal Jennings to bring that down yet alone. To then drop that shoulder, get the explosion in behind. Matt Van Okel nearly had his pocket picked.
Sent out of play, Pasher helping to intervene. I remember talking to him at the 2016 final. He was with Swope Park Rangers at the time. Available off the bench tonight, missed the last 2 games. Could be a go for Charleston this evening. Get to the hour mark and start to contemplate changes. Jeremy Kelly also starting to get ready. This from the top of the 18. Smashed and denied. Martinez across and laced off the first time. On a play.
On the initial tackle, Mike, notice the amount of bodies up high for Birmingham Legion. Much better. Compress the field, committed to getting numbers in advance.
Double sub here for Charleston. Icaza and Arturo Rodriguez are coming out. There's Jeremy Kelly. Aaron Malloy joins, both with Ben Pierman in Memphis. Kelly had the best season of his career with Ben in 2022. Kelly, pitchforks ahead, snap back, laced it frame, went for that short stick. That is save 6 for Matt Van Okel.
That you get out of Aaron Malloy than you do at Amelia Icaza. Now, he is more attack-minded, Amelia Icaza, on a regular basis, but the flair for the dramatics, the way that Aaron Malloy can in an instant change a game, either by his distributions in all the league or his opportunities from distance.
Corner met by Tabor Itaka, settled, Landry. Trejo ahead, Pasher. Pasher crafts, drops, Tabor Itaka. Apononu was in the way. Ultimately, Zamudio claims it. Myers shoved off by Tiago, and that should just about do it. Well, it's a valuable point for Birmingham against the second-place team in the championship. It is a 0-0 draw on this Wednesday night.